Well, I'm glad I took tackle. Okay, this is game number 14, 15. Oh no, we've got I know we haven't. Game number 15 on the underworld run. This is what our team looks like. We've got lots of Claw and Maishbo, which might not be doing us very much this game because we are up against a slow server is what we're up against. Up against Wood Elves, coached by Fail States. They haven't got a tree, so our Claw is not doing anything. They have got, yikes, a good Edge 5 wardancer. They've got a movement 9 catcher. They've got a lot of journeymen, for sure. They've got a 5-1 and 0 start, which is pretty nice. We're not at home, but we can still get Bomber. So let's see. Normally I play elves, so I'm on the other side of the divide. I'm definitely glad I took that one tackle. Wow, that was a really uncertain decision as well, where I wasn't sure whether to take. Oh, rain. They've got Edge 5. That's definitely bad for us. Right, Killer, did you just say you made the final of Crypt? That's amazing. Congratulations. You did play those pro elves really well in our division. Bomber's not really that great against elves, but it was the player we could afford. This is tricky because elves do normally want to go defense first, but Underworld normally want to go offense first. I think we've still got to go offense first and just try to punch them a lot. Maybe that was stupid in the rain. Maybe that was stupid in the rain. Maybe we should have made them play offense even though they've got the tools for it. Well, we've done it now, so the decision is made. We need to put our faith in our 4+ pickup. Opponent seems nice. Oh, semi-finals. Okay. Semi-final will either be against high elves or undead that are both 500 TV higher. Oh, wow. Camry pickups never fail, right? Who's ever seen a Camry pickup fail? Nobody's ever seen that. That's not a thing that happens. Okay, right. You get back here. What would be really nice would be if the weather just changed right away. That would be ideal. I think we just take our Maishbo hits online, don't we? And set you up to throw that bomb there, I think. We need, in this setup, a sure hands over here. And then a sure hands back here. Okay, not a blitz is good. High kick is good. It'd be lovely if we could just catch this, but it is a 5+. Easy. Easy. Who fails pickups? Oh, it's annoying. It's our Pommer. It's the one you most want to get. Good. Disappointing. Right, we're going to throw a bomb there. Yeah, definitely not ideal to not get any removals on the line with all that mighty bow. But it's all right. Maybe. Maybe it'll be fine. We did get the ball for free, which was nice. No, it's in front of you. Even though that comes with some risk. Okay. This is a pain. Really can't let that basis back here. Not sure that was a good enough line. I think we needed to do some damage and we didn't. This feels like a game where we have to do some damage pronto because like elves are just better than underworld. So like yeah, getting some damage on the line of skirmish was really important. But we should see. I find playing against the teams I play gives me an edge because I have an easier time predicting their moves. I think that's a really interesting point. Practical Snow, like Fisher, like sometimes playing against Wood Elves, I feel like I know what the Wood Elves want to do more, which can be an advantage. The problem is I also know that Wood Elves are very good, so it's not necessarily enough of an advantage. Oh, Collie. Rip Goblin. Especially when the one thing your team is good at is killing, and instead of killing, you immediately get killed. We've kept the injury dice from last game, unfortunately. That would have killed just about any player. So at least it was just a goblin. But that basically takes out our bench because Bomber's obviously going off after this drive, so... yeah. That's kind of that gone. The good news is we have got sure hands and block on the ball carrier, so at least the strip ball doesn't play. But the bad news is that this will be able to one dice us pretty much whenever it wants because we haven't got any guard. And because it's edge 5, so the leap is just very, very easy. It's a loner, you're not re-rolling it. Good. Something back. That is good. Needed that a bit. After the bad line. And then Collie going off. Right. Really, really going to need some elves to leave the pitch. The elves all stay on the pitch. It's going to make life a lot harder. Not a good turn. Not a good turn. The only good thing that's really happened in this game is the thing they failed rather than the things we did. Sorry, but it was Collie. She wasn't even here to see it. Poor collie. Are they going to go in for the leap this turn? Because it's not hard. You just base here and then leap and it's a 1 dice. Won't have the easiest recovery with the rain. Okay, going for bomber instead. Gets the pow. Didn't need that assist because bomber is strength 2. But I know I piled on stuff for it. Like that should be automatic, right? That's how that works. I piled on and therefore I win. I'm sure that's what I was told. That's how you play. Griefer teams. I'm going up on Friday. I'm so excited about it. I am really so excited about this tournament. I'm really looking forward to it. When are you going up? Loner elves are doing much more for my team than I'm doing for my team. Loner elves have failed 2 dodges and removed themselves both times, which is honestly very helpful. I'm not going to lie about it. And now we pile on and don't break armor again. Oh, we piled on and did break armor. That's better. Unfortunately, still didn't get rid of it. But what's your leap in play now? You've gone forward, so I think you're not taking a leap in this turn, to be honest. It doesn't seem like it's really there from where I'm standing. So this one or this one? Neither. What's because I'm in the posh hotel? I'll have fancy stuff like windows without bars on them. Is that related to the fact that I'm going up earlier? I'm not sure what the context of that's because was, but yes. Blame Giraffe. They were like the same cost, those hotels, by the way, because we did look at them at the same time. So you might think you've taken the less fancy hotel, but when I looked, they were exactly the same cost. Or like near as. This is the right killer's team for something. Oh, this is the team for Crypt. It's not like an exciting team, is it, on paper? Like the catch is all just having like normal skills. But the blitzers with normal skills are amazing. Oh, it's related to me looking forward to it, I see. Hey. What elves don't foul Pommers? Because then they get sent off and then they don't have players. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. That's rude. is rude. And now we might have to try to palm that as punishment. That doesn't help, to be honest. That really does not help. Because there's nothing else I've got strong to base with. That's really annoying. Okay. That's good though. That is the movement 9 catcher. Can appo it. But will they? Team preservation against winning the game. Oh, they didn't appo it. Oh, I'm pretty happy about that. So no movement 9 catcher. That's got to be a good thing. That I should have got up right away and I didn't. It's a bit silly. Going to get hit back here if we don't bring some more friends over. The problem is if we bring some more friends over, we also weaken this position. At some point we're going to have to move the ball. But at the moment, I think my best bet is to keep fighting. They could take a lot of hits here, but if they take all the hits here, then they're going to give us space to move the ball. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure if this is good enough, really. I am glad that's gone. Wow, that's a very nice piece to get rid of. Comes in for the hit back on WTK. Doesn't break armor. Good. Because, yeah, like now you can take this hit and take this hit. But if you want to make that a 2 dice, then you've got to commit quite a lot of pieces here. So we've got them down to 8 elves already, which is pretty nice on turn 4. That's pretty unlucky for them. The dodge is both failing on the loners and being injuries was really rough for them. And they were pretty unlucky as well not to break armor when they fouled this. Was a little bit risky bringing the catcher in for it, which is why as soon as it was there, I had to go for it. You have to try to sort of get the punish on that, but it was still unlucky that it went that way. Oh, dodging for the foul again. Wow. Get sent off? No, fail another dodge. That's not a loner though, so you can reroll that one. And they will. Okay, they have broken armor this time. They have Kaz. That is a send-off. Yeah, that's an instant appo. So it's gone for the drive, but not for the game. Whereas their player is gone for the game, so they're now down to 7. So maybe that's okay. Like, maybe I'm okay with that trade. I'm not sure. Genuinely not sure on that one. We need to start moving the ball, though. I am sure about that. Really like it if the ogre would participate. Good. Good. Okay. Bring that there. Just keeping these two together. It's like a big thing that I'm trying to do here is keep these two together all the time. Like always have the tackle mighty blow next to the thrower just to make it less attractive to go for. Like know that your wardancer, if it comes in to take that hit, is going to have to reckon with that as well. Is my plan. There's a whole chat going on here between Paraveil and Riot Killer about the crypt game that I want to participate in, but I feel like I've missed too much to know what like what's been said, and therefore what the plans are. We're on turn 5. Thanks for the follow, someone. Thanks for the follow, Kejiruze. I don't love Jordell. Jordell's like so good in theory because of the Agi5 leaping, but like not having a reroll for those key plays. Like it's a player who can like do the crazy plays, but not reliably. Hubris is definitely nice. I don't know again the full matchup, but Hubris is definitely nice. Turn 6. Is it good enough to push forward here, or do we need to come into the middle here? Like you can score from quite a long way out. So actually, I think centralizing this turn is probably the play, because then it's harder to screen the whole pitch. I think we need to do 1 that way, even though I don't love it, because it's going to make our cage weaker. Good. No! Oh. That's a horrible misclick. That's really bad. Not a good time for not a good misclick. Oh well. Thanks, Star Ferret. Sorry for disagreeing with you so strongly about the Dode math thing. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Like, that should not have been there. That should have been down. And I just literally clicked the wrong button. And I think that could end up making a massive difference to whether we can score. Ugh. I don't think we're going to get through here. Which feels bad because there's so few elves around, but it's just not going to be hard for them to get a 2-layer screen in front of us next turn. If they don't go for the ball. We know we have to go up here now, don't we? Just do. Whatever we do. That's bad as well. That should have been the outside. Okay, well. I think we've now got to push into it a bit, don't we? Which is scary and bad because they can just do all sorts of things. But it's what we've got. I think that has to go there. Which means this needs to come in here and try to wake you up. This is too easy to get, isn't it? For what else? This isn't good enough. The only question for the wardancer here is it even worth going for the ball? Because you could get the ball, but you could also just screen, and the screen will be good enough. Like, even if they put nothing in front, we still have a dice to roll. Wow, yeah, this really isn't good enough. This is not going to work. Unless they roll some horrible ones. Which is at least possible. That is a loner. That is on tackle. Technically, we have 4 scoring threats. At least that's something. At least that's a chance. I feel like I'm missing so much chat here. Paravel and Riot Killer have had a whole combo. Strip on a wardancer terrifies me. Yes. On a loner, much less so. Yes. Which? Oh, we took my hubris. Hubris has strip, don't they? Is there another star player that has strip ball? Has our opponent disconnected? What's happening? What just happened? Our opponent just didn't take their turn? I'm very confused. I think now we have to take this because it's a chance to 3 dice this, and then we just try for the GFI to score. Can't re-roll that because we've got to do the GFI. Something must have happened. That's a bummer, like for them. Like it's obviously worked out for us, hopefully, as long as we make the GFI, but that's a bummer for them. Like they'd done everything they needed to do to stop us. Like they'd got that right. And then, oh, that's a bit sad. Yeah, even though it worked out for us, it's a bit sad. Oh well, it happened. Weighing up hubris versus morality. If I have 450,000 inducements against Sharata's high elves. Okay, high elves is the key bit of information. I quite like hubris just for that bit of mighty blow because you haven't got any, have you? And like removals in an elf off can be really important. So opponent is disconnected. Yeah, that's the bummer. This was an interesting game. Like opponent was playing well. Like probably had played better than us in that half. Like despite having some injuries, they had a good chance to make the stop, and then they lost that turn. And now this is looking like they might just end up conceding the game. It's a bummer. Because from here they can still win this game. It's getting tough because critical elf, but like they can 1 turn here, and I can't do a lot to stop it because they've got the sidestep, and I haven't got like strong players or guard to use in the line, so they could easily 1 turn and then score quickly. Well, we'll see. They've still got 4.5 minutes to reappear. Now you just know what else is going to die in droves, and we're all just going to feel bad for them. I mean, I do feel bad for Wood Elves when things go badly for them because I normally play Wood Elves, so I can empathise. I recognise the Wood Elf struggle. Eldril is nice. I don't like think of Eldril being as sort of powerful in an elf off. But actually, like the other thing to think about is how likely is Shirato to pass the ball because Eldril does have that ability to be quite annoying with pass block as well. If it's a team, they're going to pass the ball a lot, which I think is one of those skills you never think about with him. I never think about it with him, but actually, like in the right matchup, it can do stuff. And that is as close to a right matchup as you can get, right? Elves on elves. You did say it's like a wizard. Good, good. You ticked the right box. Shirato likes passing too, but less likely in the res format. Yeah. So there's no SPP gained, is there, in Relic? Like it's just like an AF tournament. No deaths, no SPP. Yeah, yeah, that's fair enough. So you pass that just because it doesn't gain you anything. This is sad. I'm feeling sad for fail states right now. I feel like they've had something taken away from them here. Like they've had this game that they were doing all right in taken away. Do you think this was a rage quit? But like, why would they rage quit before that last turn? Like, maybe something went wrong on their computer and they weren't able to do anything for that turn because they just didn't take their turn 7. Like it was weird. Like they were playing the game completely engaged. They were in chat, and then turn 7 they just didn't take, and now we're on a timer. I think it's I think it's what Syndralic says. I think it's a net drop or a computer issue. Maybe they like blue screened or something. It doesn't feel like a rage quit. And also, like I said, like they can still win the game from here. It's tough just because of the numbers, but they've still got their most important players. They've still got the edge 5. They've still got maybe not their best catcher because movement 9's pretty nice, but they're similar because the movement 9 didn't have any other skills. Like I said, like it's not a hard 1 turn for them. The rain makes it a bit harder, so no, they can definitely still win. They can't now because that's gone to 0. Okay. Well, that is that. I guess. Bit sad. But we get the win. That was game number 15 of the Underworld run. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying the content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.